Galzeerah, and this is a quick, concise post-workout stretch. I am not going into a lot of detail. This is just going to flow through and touch all the major muscle groups, just getting a good post-workout stretch or something to do at the end of the day. If you are new to stretching, please see my 25-minute comprehensive stretch routine that will explain how to stretch, why to stretch, when is the best time, how to hit the most problematic muscle groups, what tends to get tight on people. This we're just going to flow through. So if you need a little more explanation and want to learn more, please see the bigger comprehensive one. But this one I'm going to try to keep the talking to a minimum and just do it. I'm multitasking. I'm combining some upper and lower body stretches to keep this under 10 minutes. So if you're confused and have trouble coordinating, please go back to that introductory one, 25-minute comprehensive stretch routine. But this is the concise version. So let's start with hip flexor. We're going to step back with the left leg, tilt the pelvis, feel a stretch right here. Meanwhile, left arm comes up, or actually be your right if you're mirroring me, and we're going to bring the hands to touch behind the back. And hold. Remember, get your 20 to 60 second holds for stretching to be effective. If your hands can't touch each other, get a strap or a towel. Good. We're going to stay in the same position, but now straighten the knee a little bit, push your heel down, stretch your left calf, or this side would be your right calf. Bring your left arm overhead, hands towards each other, fingers touching if they can. Stretch the calf and the shoulders all at the same time. I just had a hike / run, little run intervals in the woods, so this is a perfect time to stretch. Good, we're going to switch legs, step back with your left. Tilt the pelvis, tuck the tailbone under, stretch the hip flexor. Meanwhile, we're pushing your left hand down or bringing it behind the back, pulling down, bending the head away. Let's also look down, so you're looking down on the diagonal, downwards and to the right. We're getting hip flexor on the left and the left side of the neck. Nice deep breathing. Again, refer to my more comprehensive heavy-duty stretch routine for more info, but stretching should only feel like mild discomfort. It should not hurt. Good. Straighten the knee, push the heel down, stretch the calf, other side for the neck. And again, if multitasking and doing upper and lower body stretching at the same time is too much, break them up, do one at a time. Go back to that more educational video. This is really just a guide, just walking you through some stretches that hopefully you've already learned. Good. All right, let's get the quads. Find something soft to kneel on. I'm going to roll up my mat. Put the right knee down. Left leg in front, and now we're going to bring your foot up behind you, reach for the foot, or grab a strap, or use your pant leg if you can't quite reach. Pelvic tilt, it should bring a good stretch down the front of your thigh. And remember, stretching is best once you're already warmed up. If you stretch first thing after getting up, after being still for a long time, please go easy. It's like taking a cold rubber band out of the freezer and stretching it. You don't want to tear anything. So it's better to do it after a workout or after you have walked around. Switch legs. Good quad stretch here. For repetitions, if you stretch regularly, just getting one long hold per muscle group is probably sufficient to maintain. If you're working on a trouble spot, however, and you're trying to gain new flexibility, go back and do each stretch 2 or 3 times on each side. Usually the first stretch is just muscles being cranky. They're kind of like, no, I don't want to. Oh, okay, it's not so bad. And then that second rep is where they'll relax and let you stretch them more fully. Good, all right. While we're here, sit back on the heels. This is a stretch for the back. So you're sitting on your heels, hands overhead. Good old child's pose from yoga. You should feel this wherever you're tightest. It may be more the backs of the shoulders, your lats, your low back, your mid back. It's stretching the whole posterior trunk, but you'll feel it wherever you're tightest. Try to push your bottom down towards your heels as much as you can. Nice deep breaths. Good. All right, come on up. I'm going to teach you a new one. I did not combine this much in my first comprehensive video. If you have worked out, make sure that you don't get dizzy coming up, because we're going to hang the head down a little bit. This is combined, hamstring, IT band, and low back. So let's do this side first. You're going to cross your left over your right leg. If you have trouble balancing, have a little box or stool or stair in front of you. We're going to hinge from the hips, come down and reach for the floor. Put the hands on your box if you need help balancing, or touch the floor if you can. So this should hopefully stretch your right leg, your hamstring, so behind the knee, on the outer hip, and even potentially the right side of your low back. Depends where you're tightest. If you need a little more, your hands, whether they're up here or down here, you're going to just shift them towards your left. So don't twist, but you're just shifting over. And if you can touch the floor, great. If not, hang out in the air or use a little step. Or do it in front of the stairs. And this is just going to bring the stretch a little more into the outer hip, IT band. Good, careful coming up. Remember, if you just did a workout and your blood's flowing fast, when you hang your head down, it's going to pull at your skull. So come up slowly. Switch, so now we're crossing right over left, hinging from the hips, reaching down for the stair, chair, step, sleeping dog, maybe, or the floor. And I love this one because you're multitasking, you're stretching a lot of different areas at once. But you will feel it where you're tightest. Sometimes when you're working on a problem area, you can't get away with a multitasking stretch. You need specifics. Go ahead and shift. Don't twist, but shift your hands towards the right. But at least this covers several large muscle groups all at once. So it's better than not doing anything. And if it's just maintenance, if you're not fighting a specific problem spot, it's really helpful to get them all done at once. Good. All right, my friends, carefully come up, walk the hands up the legs. One more for you, chest stretch. Find a wall, face it. We're going to put one hand against the wall and then turn the body away. This will stretch your chest. You can play around. You can have the hand low, you can have it at shoulder height, or you can have it up high. So there are several different muscles in your pectorals. So find whatever feels like the most stretch. That's probably where you're tightest. And again, if you have time to do a second and third rep, change your position each time. Good job. Let's do the other side. So with your arm up like this, you're getting more your pec minor. versus arm down low is more pec major. Right in the center is kind of a good compromise. So I hope this little stretch routine is helpful. Again, I give a lot more education, probably too much detail, but if you really just want to learn more about stretching, why it's important, how to stretch properly, when is the best time, how to use stretching to improve posture, flexibility, and prevent injury, please see the 25-minute comprehensive stretch routine. But once you've learned the stretches, this is just a good quick walkthrough. You can tack it on at the end of a workout, or if you've been outside working hard, or just the end of a busy day, to kind of relax everything and help muscles not be as miserable. Remember to drink lots of water. Thank you for doing this quick full body stretch with me. I hope you have a great day. God bless and be well.